Welcome back to our channel. I know it's been a long time. I feel like we said this in the last update video.
Every video we do, basically, it's been a long time. But
I know, but we're back now, officially.
There's a reason why as well.
There's a reason. There's a reason why we have been quiet. It's
Yeah.
because I am with child. I know you can't really see it in this, but
Got a little scan here for you guys.
here is our scan. So yeah, I mean, I have recorded some videos for you guys to document my pregnancy journey, but first trimester was absolutely hell, and I just was not in the mood to basically upload.
I think first trimester she really struggled. Like, she was sick, she got a lot of like headaches, and then her acid reflux was like flaring up a lot, so it was tough, but
and my babes looked after me. Thank you. And you're probably wondering how far along I am, by the way, because the scan, the baby looks pretty big. I'm officially 23 weeks. So this video has been pending for quite a while, but we've got there in the end. We managed to sit down and actually record this for you guys. So we're going to do it a bit differently. I don't know how people on YouTube usually announce their pregnancy, but Rajaban is quite keen to apparently ask me questions. I don't know what the questions are.
I've got a few questions. I'm just, I thought that'd be a good way to, talk about it. So yeah, let's do this, babe. Okay, so first question, pretty standard one that people normally ask. How did you feel when you first found out you were pregnant?
So I'll insert a clip here. I was very shocked, as you can tell from my face. I was not expecting it. I was literally 3 days late and I was confused, like TMI, but I honestly could not be bothered to wear a pad for the third day in a row.
There's a bit too much information there.
Doesn't matter. And we had just gone to a concert. We went to Vibes Quartel, which was Radvan's birthday present from May. And I had a very, messy night. And I wore a pad the whole night there. And I was like, I'm not doing it again. Third day in a row. So I took a pregnancy test for Bance. Literally, that is what happened. And he was outside the door waiting because we were supposed to go for a family roast. And he was like, can you hurry up? And I was like, oh, I had a bit of a funny stomach that day. So I was like, can you give me 5 minutes? And so in the video, I'm quiet, not even speaking. And yeah, found out I was pregnant. Had to put my Oscar award-winning performance.
Yeah, she literally
opened the door
from me. Can you imagine?
I opened the door and I was like, right, let's go. I hid the pregnancy test in my skincare because I knew he wouldn't go in there. So I was quite sly with it. But yeah, I was so shocked, was not expecting it. So yeah, it was a nice surprise.
Right, so what was the very first symptom you noticed then? Or did you not have any symptoms at all?
I think I didn't have any symptoms till I got, when I went to Italy with my girls. And I think I was about 5-6 weeks or something. And when I came back, I was really sick. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I think that might have triggered like my symptoms, but I think the first one was, I think I started feeling nauseous or dizzy, maybe. Wasn't it? Was it the dizziness?
Nauseous, and like you just couldn't like eat much. She was literally eating just noodles like every day. Every day it was just like plain noodles, and that was it.
Those Maggi noodles, they're 10 out of 10.
They're bad though. They're so bad for you, and then, like that's all she wanted, just Maggi noodles, and I was like, come on, you need to eat something a bit more nutritious.
It made me feel so much better though, because I just I don't know if anyone else can relate, but in the first trimester I just really needed like dry food, so like toast and just noodles without any flavour. That was literally what was getting me by. Like I could not eat anything else.
So it's literally like Maggi noodles without the flavour. So we would chuck the packet in the bin and just have the plain noodles. That's all you were eating.
It was 10 out of 10. And I know like a lot of people watching this may be like, oh, first trimester, like what about the baby? Was the baby okay? Baby was fine, mate. Honestly, the only thing you need to do in first trimester is get the food down you, because you feel like you can't eat anything, especially when you're so nauseous. And then on top, add in my acid reflux. I was like, I could not eat anything. So just even the noodles, even though it wasn't good for me, at least I was eating, right? Which is the main thing.
True. At least you ate, yeah, because like some people can't eat anything, so
exactly. And
you weren't like really vomiting, you were just like sick.
I did start vomiting,
just like maybe once or something.
No,
babe, but there's people who are like,
there's people that have HG and stuff like that,
they're
but like
madness. Like for you it was like you had a little bit of sick here and there, but most of the time you just felt sick.
Most of the time I felt sick, but if I did vomit, it would last the whole day, and I'd vomit continuously, which was like the worst thing.
All right. So next question.
Go on.
So when you were going through all of this, like pregnancy and all of that, like what were you thinking about? Like how, like did you think about, okay, like all the stuff that you had to do to get pregnant, or were you like, you know what, let me just enjoy this now? So did you ever think about the past and be like, I had to go through this to get here?
What, in the first trimester or just generally?
Just generally.
I don't know, that's a good question. I don't know. I wouldn't, no.
Because it wasn't like as straightforward where we were like, yeah, you know, we just got pregnant straight away.
Yeah.
It took a bit of time, but it wasn't like, oh, like we were scared or like worried or something, but we were just, obviously we were still like, just, you know, let's just kind of enjoy it and just try here and there. But we did make a lot of changes. And I think that helped, so.
Yeah. We can do a separate video on all the things that we changed, if anyone is interested on, you know, what we did to get pregnant. Because we did start probably a year before we actually got pregnant, on and off. But there were a lot of factors that affected it. Like, for example, obviously, as you guys know, I had a cyst and fibroid. They did a little comeback, so they're here. And
bigger and better.
Bigger and better. I went from 1 fibroid to 3, which is brilliant for me. So I'm currently high risk pregnancy, and then doing serial growth scans every month to check if my fibroids are growing, because they do grow in pregnancy. But one of the things, obviously because of the surgery, I was high risk generally to get pregnant because of the scar tissue that was left behind, the procedure that they did to remove the cysts and fibroids. So we did have fertility tests, and I was referred for fertility as well. But the doctor did say that my ovulation window is probably wrong, which I didn't even know was a thing, because scientifically that makes 0 sense to me. So if anyone, doctors or nurses, are watching this, please explain how my ovulation window is wrong. But because of that, the ovulation sticks and everything wasn't making sense. I didn't know where the peak of my ovulation window was to get pregnant, yada, yada, yada. So there were so many different things that we changed. And then based on that, we actually officially got pregnant. But to answer your question, I don't know. I think for me, like every time I had like really bad symptoms or really bad days, that's when I was thinking like, yeah, okay, I feel really shit, but at least like I'm pregnant. You know, I'm grateful for the symptoms because I'm pregnant. I think only now I think about it, because I'm like, oh, we actually went through like a proper whirlwind of a journey to get here. Yeah. I think for me though, like, I think a lot of moms can relate to this. You just always still feel anxious, like no matter what. Like even though I'm almost 6 months pregnant, like you still feel anxious.
Everyone's always gonna be scared, isn't it? It's like,
yeah.
Because at the start we were like, oh God, do we even tell our parents? Like it's only been a few weeks, but you know we were like, how can we hide this? It's so hard. And like, you know, when we told your mum, she was like, I wish she told us a bit later. Do you remember she said that?
She said you should have waited for 12 weeks. Because we told them straight away.
When was it, like a month in?
We were full. I think we were about 3 to 4 weeks pregnant, and I told them 2 days after I told him. So it was quite quick in that sense. But I was going on holiday with my friends, and I had to tell them. So the timeline of when I wanted to tell people all kind of got pushed forward in that sense. Ideally, we would have waited until 3 months scan, but it is what it is. But
so yeah, luckily, touch wood, so far everything's going well. Like we've had the scans. The latest scan, they actually checked like all the organs, the spine, you know, face, everything. Baby
we have a beautiful baby, apparently, according to the sonographer.
Baby looks fine so far. What's been the most emotional moment of this pregnancy so far?
Telling you that I was pregnant.
Yeah.
I am emotionally unavailable, sorry. Radiman is the emotional one in the relationship. As in, compared to me, you've always been the one that's been in touch with your emotions versus me.
I don't think so.
I think so. And I think the boys watching this will also agree. No, comment below and agree.
I highly doubt it.
But, no, as in, you're just sensitive. You're more in tune with your emotions, whereas I'm just like, I don't care about anything.
Hey, that's me. I'm normally like, I don't care. You're the one who's always like, hey, why do you not care about this?
No. Not really. Anyway, I think that's changed since I got into a relationship with him, because he's maybe more emotional. Anyway, when I found out, obviously, as you see from the clip, I was shocked, right? No tears, nothing. I was like, ha ha ha, laughing. When I told him, because of the way I told him, so I decided to be a bit different. Reason I delayed telling him that I was pregnant is because I wanted to do a little nice little setup on the bed. So obviously I got an elephant from Tesco, and Tesco actually do banging cards. The card that I gave to him, it said, "Yay, you've created a baby, a human,
yeah."
And I was like, so apt. So I wrote a little message pretending I was a baby, and I wrote like a few nice things, and I said like, I'll put the video here, but as you can see, I'm an emotional wreck. I feel like it hadn't hit me that I was pregnant. Like, I was so shocked, but then like telling Rajaban like, oh, you're gonna be a dad, and like reading those words, I feel like it hit me a bit more, and I felt like, oh, this is actually happening, this is real, because I've thought of that moment for so long. Like, I'm 31, right? He's 33.
33?
32. He's turning 33 this year. I'm trying to escalate
Why are you
it.
adding years to my age?
He's basically 33.
No,
Alright, fine. He's 32, I'm 31.
Nice.
My entire Instagram like page and TikTok page is filled with pregnancy announcements. This is before I got pregnant. Yeah, pregnancy announcements.
Yeah, but that's
and
because
just
you
pregnant
watch
people.
so many videos.
No,
like,
because
people
that's
getting
just
pregnant.
the chapter of life that we're in, that everyone is having a baby or everyone's pregnant or people are getting married. So it was like all those announcements, and you watch it and you try and not compare like where you are in life to those people. But then when you keep watching it, eventually you're like, yeah, this is a bit dead. Like, you know, I want to be pregnant and I want my time, blah, blah, blah. So then to be actually standing there in front of Rajaban and being like, yeah, like it's our time, was like very surreal.
Yeah, but you did it at the worst time because
He
literally
had 10 minutes.
not even 10 minutes, it was like 5 minutes. Like, I had a meeting and I had to cut short that meeting because she was like, I have to tell you something now, or like, we have to do this thing now. And I was like,
I told him that we're doing a trend.
Can it not wait? Can it not wait? And she's like, no, you have to. So then I literally had to cut my meeting short, and then I was like, okay, babe, you got like 10 minutes till my next meeting. I think it was 10 minutes, I can't remember now. But so she told me this, and then we literally, I went back to my, you know, the next meeting, and I was like, yeah, this is great, isn't it? Like, I just have to act like
it was a bit of an anticlimactic ending for you, isn't it?
And then she had to leave as well, so then I didn't see her till
the next day. I stayed away from home that night, but then ideally, yes, I probably could have done it when I came back, but I was so like, I have to, like, you know, like lying to your husband, like I couldn't do it. I was just like, oh my god, I have to tell Rajaban because I know he'll be so excited, and I know I've only got 10 minutes, it's a bit dead, but I just had to tell him. And I know it's peak 10 minutes, but I still feel like it was fine.
Yeah, it was still good. It was good, obviously, but like, yeah, it would have been nice to do something together. But
well, what was your thoughts going? You know, let me ask him a question. What was
you're not allowed, babe. Sorry.
What was your thoughts?
This is about you, all right?
Shush.
You always say it's about the girl, you know, the woman, and the relationship.
Oh, shush.
Yeah, so it's about you.
Well, what was your thoughts when I said, when I started reading? Because obviously I realised. I said, dear Rajaban, and I said, let me rephrase this, dear dad.
So then I clocked, like, obviously,
yeah,
you know, that we're pregnant.
Well, what was your thoughts as I was reading
I was in shock. I didn't really, like, obviously I did ask you, like, oh, babe, like, are you not on your period or whatever?
Before
and,
yeah.
And then you were like, no, or I don't know. You're like, what did you say?
I said no, but I think I'm gonna start because I'm getting cramps, so like, which was true. It's true.
So obviously, like, by then, like, I knew, like, obviously, you know, we were trying and stuff. So I didn't expect it, but in the back of my mind, I thought maybe you could be. And when you said that, like, obviously it was a bit of a shock because I didn't expect it so soon. Because we were like trying, but we weren't really until like that kind of period where we were like, okay, let's try properly. Yeah, it was obviously exciting, and like, it's just obviously a lot of emotions, and then I started thinking about, like, oh my god, like, how are we gonna take care of this baby? Like, what do we need to do this year? Or
so when I'm reading this message, that's what's going through your head.
Yeah. And,
oh my god.
And obviously I wanted to spend time with you, but then you left me. So yeah.
Why you make me sound like I divorced you? Calm down.
Literally was like, I'm having a baby, see you later, mate.
Yeah, literally.
And that was it. I never saw her again. No, I'm kidding. It was very eventful.
I like it.
Alright, next question. So, what personality traits do you want the baby to pick up from you, and which ones do you want the baby to pick up from me?
Personality traits. I think everybody knows this, that I'm much more weirder than you generally.
Yeah, you're
And
actually weird.
I'm quite vocal about the fact that I'm a weirdo, and I think that's amazing. Like, everyone should be weird. So I would like the baby to pick up that.
I feel like everyone has some level of weirdness. But they don't always show it.
Yeah, exactly. So I want them to be able to be themselves.
So what, you want the baby to come out and be like, hello, I'm weird?
No, I think when I say weird, I'm quite confident to be able to show that side of me, and I don't care about what people think. So I would want the baby to pick up that, and also like to be very honest and direct. I think I quite like that about me, that I don't really sugarcoat it. I mean, I know some people say it comes across as rude, but if you know me, you know I'm saying it with good intentions. So I would like the baby to be confident, which is also probably a trait that I would say Rajiban, like, hopefully passes down, because he's a social butterfly. He's worse than me. Like, I'm, an ambivert, so I'm dead in the middle. I can be extrovert, but I could be very introverted. But he is just all the way on extrovert. Yeah, so I would definitely say that I would want the baby to pick up your confidence, and like, definitely the funny bone comes from me. Don't start this whole nonsense about I'm funny or we're both funny, so
I'm
the
funny,
baby
no.
will pick up the funny bone from
I'm
both
funnier
of us.
when I want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would say, you know, you're very caring and you think about other people, whereas I don't care about other people. I care about my close ones. Let me rephrase that.
She generally doesn't care.
I care about people that care about me, but as soon as they don't care about me, I'm very quick to cut off. And so maybe that the baby should pick up your side of that.
Yeah, I don't know where you got that from, but
it was that's life experiences, childhood trauma, all of the above.
Childhood trauma? What, you've been through the war or something?
That made me a harsh person. But yeah, so I'd say them. And then also, I don't know, like, maybe me being a lyric police.
Yeah, that is a trait, because, and I think that's actually a really good one, because it's like you have good memory essentially, because you can remember all the lyrics.
True.
So that's actually something really cool.
Yeah, because his memory is trash. So yeah, let's hope the baby has good memory.
Yeah, well, let's hope the baby doesn't have your math skills. Quick maths.
Yeah, but you said that your math skills only came from Kumon.
Well, I don't know.
So is that natural or is it Kumon?
No, but it's in I've got those math skills, so. Whereas you're like, hey, what's 1 + 1?
What's 9 + 10?
21. Look, guys, you know, I was really good at mental maths. I used to be so good. Like, I would get A's in maths and A stars. Then I met him, and he did maths at uni. So why should I even try? Like, every time I would be like, let me try and figure it. He'd be like, look, this is the number. Oh, this is the number. So like, I was like, what's the point then? Like, there's no point me even trying. So because of that, that part of my brain,
you need to use your brain.
Vanished. Like, vanish, oxy-action.
Sometimes she's at work and she'll be like, babe, what's this number?
Yeah, because I don't need to try anymore. Now that my brain has stopped that part of
but what if I'm not
my
there?
maths?
Then what?
Yeah, but where are you going?
I don't know. I'm somewhere else and
on holiday. Yeah, I can text you. And I call you. That's what happens.
Alright, our baby's definitely not doing that. So, have you had any weird dreams about this baby?
About the baby in general, or have I had weird dreams?
Just about the baby, or even in the future, like how the baby will look like, or just any dreams about the baby at all.
So he's asking me this because weirdly I'm the person that has dreams that come true. So it's a bit weird like that. But then strangely with the baby, I've not actually had that many dreams. He had a dream.
I had a dream.
Go on, say the dream.
I had a dream, quite a vivid dream. It's actually quite crazy. I was in the airport with like my family and stuff. And there was like I think we were like going to go on holiday.
Yeah, you said.
And randomly I just realized, oh my God, like, you know, we've had the baby. Like, where's the baby? And then I was trying to get through like a crowd. I was like, you know, pushing my way through a crowd. And then eventually I get there and I see you with the baby, basically.
He missed out a key thing. He knew that the baby was born, but he didn't know the gender.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I found out, I was like, the baby's born, but I haven't even seen the baby yet.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like pushing my way through. I was like, oh my god, I need to get there ASAP. And then I finally see you like holding the baby. It's a girl, like she's wrapped in like a pink towel or blanket, sorry.
I'd be a bit worried if I've got to take her to the airport. She's in a towel.
I think blanket, and I was like, okay, so this is a girl then. Basically, that's the, like, you know, it was like a sign that maybe it's going to be a girl. I don't know. It's weird because some people say when you have a dream like that, the opposite happens. I don't know like where that came from, but
well, funnily enough, I haven't told you yet, but I had a dream yesterday.
Yeah.
And I had a dream that we were in my parents' house, but it wasn't my parents' house. It was a different layout. And we were sitting there, and I had the baby on my lap like this, and it was slightly bigger. It wasn't a newborn. It was probably maybe like 5-6 months. And there was someone over me taking a picture of the baby, but I don't know who it was. And as I was holding the baby, I realized it was a boy.
How did you know it was a boy?
I just knew it was a boy.
Like you saw the face?
Yeah, I could see the face as I was holding the baby.
That's mad.
And the baby had like hair, and it was cute, and it was like chubby cheeks, and I was like, and it kind of looked like me as a baby, but chunkier.
So like a boy version of you.
Yeah, and I was literally looking at it, and then I was like, oh, this is so weird.
Well, you're basically a boy as well, so it's fine.
So let's see which.
You didn't tell me you had this dream, so I had to ask you this question.
I was going to tell you, but you just
what
got
do you mean
home.
you're going to tell me?
I only had it last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, calm down.
Fair enough. Okay.
So I haven't had any other dreams.
Let's see what gender the baby is then. So obviously mine was a girl and yours was a boy.
It's got to be something.
We don't actually know the gender. We went for a scan where the sonographer actually wrote down the gender on a piece of paper and gave it to us. We both didn't look at it, obviously. So we're planning to reveal it during like a gender reveal. Which
is in April. So we are torturing ourselves for another 2.5 months-ish.
Yeah, but I was so tempted to look at it because I was the one who went and got the piece of paper. And I was like, should I just open it quickly?
But we don't have it. I've given it to my mate. So she's kept it until the gender reveal because she's going to be organising the gender reveal. I thought it'd be less of a temptation if it's not in the house. So that's the plan. Yeah, we'll finally find out what gender we're having in April. And we'll keep you posted. We're going to document our whole journey from when we found out we were pregnant to now, and then even the gender reveal. We're having a traditional baby shower as well, as people like to call it, and the baby will be here before we know it. We didn't even tell you when we're due. We're due in May, by the way, mid-May. As you know, he is a Gemini as well, so kill me later. His birthday's 27th.
On my birthday, so that's why I'm like, oh my god, wow.
Yeah, his birthday's 27th.
My mum's birthday is on the 4th
of May. So either
I've got
this
some
baby.
friends' birthdays around in May as well.
There's a lot of May birthdays. I've got cousins' birthdays in May as well, so May seems to be a popular month. I mean, I was just gassed that it's going to be a summer-ish baby because my whole entire family, as in immediate family, including my brother-in-law, we are all winter babies. My dad is September, my mum is December, I'm November, my sister's February, my brother-in-law's February. He's the only person we get to live through because he's the only summer baby.
Yeah, so I have the barbecues and all of that for my birthday, basically.
I live through him because I can't have a barbecue.
Well, now you have a child.
Now I have. Best believe this baby's going to have some mad parties because it's going to be me that's enjoying the parties.
Yeah, it's going to be sick, so
we'll keep you posted.
Yeah,
Hopefully you follow our journey and enjoy all the videos that we have to come. Let us know in the comments what kind of things you want to see. And yeah, we're really excited. First time parents.
Videos of the baby, probably doing little YouTube videos with the baby as well.
Yeah, sitting right here. We are going to probably have a change of scenery though, because I'm going to be moving in with my parents so we can have more space.
Yeah, I basically told it to, leave me alone.
He's going to be moving with me. But yeah, it's really exciting. I still find it very weird to say out loud, like, we are having a baby, like we're going to have a baby in a few months.
It's
a child
like,
in the arms.
It still doesn't feel real in a way.
Yeah. And I don't think it will until we give birth.
Until like the baby comes out, I'm like, oh my god. Like, we've got a whole human we have to look after.
And we can just about look after ourselves.
Yeah, so good luck to us.
So any tips you want to give us as well, please let us know. We're always open. And follow along. Make sure you subscribe, like our videos, comment, all of that jazz. And we shall see you
Soon.
in our next one.
Bye.
Bye.